guys, so a lot of times people will come up to me and they'll feel like I've gone too fast when it does come to farming. People are always consistently asking me that, hey, Dr. Daniel, how have you actually managed to grow this quickly? How have you managed to multiply the farm? I'm in my 5th year farming. Yeah, it's only in 2019 that I started out my farm. I think that should have been around May of 2019 that I started out the farm, just before COVID-19 struck. And here I am just 5 years later, and you know, I've done crazy things. Yeah, crazy things. The farms have expanded. Everything just seems to be profiting. Everything seems to be going in the, you know, correct direction, you can imagine. And so a lot of people reach out. In fact, I even occasionally have people sending through emails or commenting in the comment section and telling me that, well, you'll never convince me that that farm belongs to you. I'm sure you're someone else's proxy. Someone else is using you to start the farm or to run the farm or to manage their farm. In fact, I even had someone write in the comment section in one of my videos that my farm belongs to the president. Yeah, that everything that I do run belongs to the president. I'm simply the president's proxy. I'm like, wow, this is really crazy. Maybe it's a privilege for people to actually think that because of the success, I have to be connected to the president. Meanwhile, I have completely zero connection to the president. I've never met him physically. Yeah, never ever met him physically. I don't know if I desire to or not, but honestly, I haven't. And it's simply not in my plans. So for me to be able to grow quickly and reach this point really quickly, for a lot of people, it's really surprising. And the interesting bit is that a lot of times when I think about it personally and think of the levels that have come in such a short time, I mean, look at the chicken houses. Yeah, when I started out, I just started out on a really small area, renting my dad's land. I mean, I didn't even have enough money to buy land. You can imagine, yeah? I didn't have enough money to buy land. I just utilized the small area on my dad's land, you know, to construct a chicken house. And here I am, right here. You can see one house here, another one here, another one here. There's a house where I'm living. I think I can see it in the background right there. You know, I have a feed store right there, which we want to expand. We're going to put a 4th house right here. And there are a lot of huge plans. I mean, a lot of huge plans that I want to tell you guys. So when I think about it, I actually feel like I haven't started. Crazily, when people look at me and think about what I've done, for them it feels like there's been too much growth too quickly that it doesn't seem real. But for me in person, I feel like I haven't even started. I mean, I feel like I'm just taking baby steps, you know, I haven't even started. And so I think to myself, why the hell have I grown this quickly? Yeah, what does it take to start a farm? You know, what's the untold truth about starting a farm? Because honestly, when I did start out, it's not like I always had passion about farming. Currently, I'm a very passionate farmer. I've had a lot of passion when it does come to farming. I'm very passionate. I mean, I love what I do. You guys can see me, you know, in my overall, around the chickens. These days, I don't spend too much time entering the chicken houses, but I enjoy being here because, of course, I have a lot of things to do, a lot of other things to do. And so I'd rather hire other people to help me do the work inside the chicken houses. But it's not like I always had passion for this. I do have the passion right now. So I didn't grow up in a farming family. The passion was developed along the way. And that is one of the first mistakes that people ever make. Yeah, people assume that for you to do something well, you must have passion for it. You must have inborn passion for it. Guys, a lot of people write to me and they're passionate about farming. They want to quit their jobs. They want to chase this farming thing. And they're like, you know, how do I do this? And what I want to tell you is that it doesn't matter whether you're passionate or you're not passionate about farming. You can actually start and succeed very well when it does come to farming. You can do it. You can do it. All you need to do is do exactly what I did well. You can actually do better than what I did, because for me, I learned by making mistakes. And I made costly mistakes, guys, really costly mistakes. I'll tell you one of the mistakes I made. I constructed a chicken house, which was okay, but I think it was too expensive. I could have saved, you know, a couple of bucks, maybe $1,000 or something like that, simply by constructing a cheaper house. Now, I learned the hard way that, well, that was a mistake. Also, there are particular things I didn't implement on my farms. For example, when it does come to biosecurity, when it does come to management, that cost me dearly. I mean, I had a flock of mine get fall typhoid at about, I think just after starting to lay, it got sick. And by the time it was 26 weeks, I just couldn't keep it anymore. The birds were dying each and every day. Now, 26 weeks, when it does come to chickens, is really young, because you can sell and cull your chickens when they're about 80, 90 weeks. One of the flocks on this farm, can see that chicken house right there is about 78 weeks right now, and it's still laying very well. It's still very, very profitable. I think that's 78 weeks. This one should be about, I think, coming to 40 weeks. I think the other one over there is, I think, 21 weeks. So you can do it very profitably and very well if you don't lose any birds. But for me in particular, I lost birds. I mean, at 26 weeks, the birds should be at peak laying. That should be about 95-96% in terms of laying. That should be crazy profit, but I lost all that money. Now, do you know how much it costs you to raise 1,000 birds up to, the 18th week before they start to lay? About 8,000 US dollars, close to 9,000 US dollars. That's how much money I had put in. Well, for me at that time, I'd put in close to 9,000 US dollars, and my chickens just died like that. Only 1,000 chickens. Now, I'll interact with some farmers, and some farmers are raising, 10,000, 20,000 chickens, and they're facing the same exact crazy problems. Wow, that's really terrible, man. I can't imagine that. And because of that, by the way, I started the YouTube channel, yeah? I started the YouTube channel. But the truth is, you don't need to have some form of prior passion. You don't need to have gone to a poultry school. I didn't go to a poultry school. I'm a medical doctor by profession. Well, I used to be very good at injecting people and, diagnosing diseases. I haven't done so much of that in a long time, and I can tell you that if someone brought to me a patient, I would certainly refer to them, yeah? Well, I can do basic stuff, but in all honesty, I haven't practiced in a really long time. The last time I practiced medicine was in 2021, January. So it's been, I don't know, over 3 years of me doing nothing about it. So I would rather not try to do it. But I used to be really good. In fact, I was so good, I actually got awarded Doctor of the Year where I was working the year just before I left. And when I left, everyone was crying. They didn't want me to go. They really didn't want me to go. So it's not like I had passion for it. It's not like I was gifted at it. No, these are things that I learned along the way. So you need to be able to learn along the way. The truth is that it's business, yeah? It's simply making money. It's simply about learning and adapting and adjusting, yeah? A lot of people have this ability. Some people just don't have this ability. Some people need to have their hand held and you have someone take you over and carry you. And some people can do it alone. I honestly could do it alone, but I wish I had the opportunity to have someone, hold my hand and pull me and take me along the way. I certainly wouldn't have lost so much money. Like I've already told you guys, yeah? I lost quite an amount of money. Well, at least 10,000 US dollars. I lost in my very first project, farming, simply because I didn't have someone to lead me and guide me. You guys are lucky, very lucky, yeah? Because I've made a lot of YouTube videos on this channel, a lot of videos teaching you guys how to raise chickens, how to do stuff. I mean, right now, when I look at myself, you can see that this is my banana plantation. We've just been moving around some chicken houses. Recently, we just expanded right here. This is another banana plantation. There is blackjack. Guys know what blackjack is? This is blackjack. It can stick on your clothing. I think I've already even got some. So I'm trying to avoid it from sticking on my clothing. But those are things farmers face. And here are a few plants that I planted again, yeah? You guys can see this is my plantation. But I have a few chicken houses that intruded into my farm. And so I decided to, plant a bit more trees right here, banana trees. And inside here, there is groundnuts. Now, unfortunately, weeds are taking over. But someone has been weeding. You can see these are groundnuts right here. On the other side, weeding has been going on. So they'll continue with the weeding. As you can see, this is clearer. This is nice. These are groundnuts, yeah? And they're about, on about 1/3 of an acre. All of it groundnuts. So this is really beautiful. And recently we had a really terrible rain that threw down our banana. I'll show them to you guys. Can you see this? Yeah? We had a really, really terrible rain. It threw down our banana plants, and some of it had bananas on it. I mean, take a look at that. Can you see the bananas? Really terrible. So what we've done is to, start getting some sticks to support them, like you're seeing right here, yeah? Some sticks right here. And that's what we've done all through the plantation. But we have, some really nice bunches. Take a look at that. Can you see it? Yeah, that looks really beautiful. This is, our banana plantation right here. This is certainly my favorite food. I love it. So for you to get to this point, sometimes you need a guiding hand. You need someone to guide you. You need someone to direct you. You need a helping hand. I had the opportunity to have a helping hand when I started out, but to be honest, a lot of the helping hands I had at the beginning didn't really know what they were doing. You're not going to visit a farmer and you're asking them about the rationale, the reason as to why they are doing particular things on their farm, and they have completely no idea why they are doing it. They're only doing it because they got taught that way. You understand? They got taught that way, and so they think that's how things are supposed to be done, but they don't understand how. Now, I have learned these things over time, and I've tried to share some of them on the channel. Now, unfortunately, some of them are too detailed, too detailed, and honestly would be too boring for like a YouTube channel, because on a YouTube channel you have all kinds of people. You have people who are interested in farming, people who are not interested in farming. Actually, I do have a lot of people who I meet physically and they tell me, hey Dr. Daniel, I watch your videos simply for fun because I love, you know, the things you share, and I love the whole idea of farming, but honestly I'm not interested in starting a farm. So of course I have to cater for such people. But some of the things are too technical and they would be boring. And because of that, I have decided that I'm going to be training you guys on how to actually start a farm very soon. Yeah, very soon. Within the next few weeks, yeah, I'm going to be launching the Farm Up Academy. And as a bonus, because this is something really nice, yeah, I would want to first offer any of you who would want to join a free webinar for anyone who wants to learn how to start and run a farm, a poultry farm that can earn you anything between $5,000 and $15,000 US within 21 weeks. Just 21 weeks, 5K to 15K. So these are things, like I've said, that are too boring to be shared on the YouTube channel, but would be very helpful for you guys who are very passionate and are interested in starting farms. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're passionate or not. Like I've already shared with you guys, I had no passion for me to start a farm. I only learned along the way, and the passion came when I was earning money. In all honesty, if you're earning money from something, it's difficult for you to not get passionate about it. Tell me, yeah? You're earning, I don't know, $50,000 US, $100,000 US, $1 million US from a business every year. Wouldn't you be passionate about it? Just due to the fact that it's putting money in your pocket, it's quite easy for you to develop a passion. Now, whether you're passionate about it or not, as long as you want to do it and you want to make money from it, you can join, yeah? So I'll leave a link on how you can actually sign up to the webinar and when exactly it's going to be in the description below. It's going to be completely free. I've never done anything like this before. So come on, check it out. It will be live with me online. You can learn anything right there, and you know, we'll try to implement some of these things. So the thing is, first of all, farming doesn't require passion. Yeah, it doesn't require preconceived passion. That's something people get wrong a lot. But secondly, it's great that you do have a hand to help you along. Yeah, to help you along. I mean, right now I stand right here, and you know, all around, when I look all around, I'm just seeing my land. People call me literally each and every day, and they want to sell land to me. They want to sell land to me. Now, it's not a mistake that they actually do want to sell land to me. It's because they think I can afford it. But also, it's because they think I'm a great person to buy their land. There are people who no one would want to buy their land. You don't want to call that person to come and buy your land because, you know, they're crazy. Sometimes they don't pay. You know, they're a bad neighbor. But people think I'm a good person. Now, these are things that I've learned over time. And like I've told you guys, for me, I feel like I haven't started yet. This is just the beginning. I mean, you guys are going to look at me 10 years from now, and it's going to be really crazy. Maybe we might be in another country. Maybe we might be in Botswana, in Namibia, or in, I don't know, in Ghana, in another country. We're also starting up and running a big farm over there. Maybe I'll be coming to help you, give you a few tips on your farm. You never know. But this is simply, you know, just the beginning. It's not even a tenth of what I envision myself. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, smash the notification bell. That way you never miss out on an upload. Catch you very soon with another video. Lots of love. Bye-bye.